What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the end of the day recap. If it's any stocks you want me to review, go right ahead, drop them in the live chat, and don't forget to smash that like button on your way in, of course. But looking at the quantum space here for our closing minutes, QNTM, we're going to check that out. Live review on QTM. Okay, guys. Just waiting for a few more people to get in the live stream. But let me see. If you're holding QNTM. But let's see here. I know a few people wanted me to talk about this stock. It seems as though that this thing may be headed back towards this gap between $7 and right around $6.50, ladies and gentlemen. Seems as though that this is going to ride the lower for a little bit. Shout out to Muffin Man over in the Discord. But yeah, though, again, guys, major downwards pressure here currently in the intraday. A lot of neutral orders are falling into play here. Things are starting to slow down a bit. As of a whole, though, our SES price target, as you all know, we reached and breached partial profits here. Was our last price target at 71 cents. And our SPY calls did pretty well. As well, guys, be looking for ARQQ here this week. As far as QUBT that goes, as you all know, earnings is right around the corner. We may see a pre-earnings rally and or it may come down to a pre-earnings sell-off. All right, you know, a lot of people tend to actually get weak knees when it comes to earnings report, especially, like I said before, we haven't been seeing any major positive reactions to market beats here recently in the space. So it's going to be very interesting how the sector as a whole reacts to QUBT's earnings report here. Post-market release Thursday. So our Friday easy money put option strategy should still come into play. Let's see. KULR. I know a lot of you guys been asking me about this. KULR, like I said before, KULR is something like a symphony play to QUBT, QBTS, but at the same time, guys, this mid Bollinger Band cross is very, very bullish. Like I tell you guys all the time, more often than not that we tend to actually break that mid, we tend to actually challenge the upper shortly after. So again, if market conditions calls for it, like we did see here today, expect for this thing to actually reach and breach those $2 levels here tomorrow. Now, we have been seeing an upbeat market here these last few days of trading. So if you're buying high here today, make sure you get up early. All right. Don't want to wake up to disappointment. Let me check out the live chat. Shout out to Glaze is in the building. Discord link below is invalid. Sorry about that. Let me get that here immediately. Yeah, I gotta update that. I think TK did kill all those links. Not sure, but let me drop this here, and we will paste that Discord link. And there you go. Oof. All right, guys. Let me get back to SES. Okay, yeah, we're tracing on that. But as our 5-minute ranking comes to a close here with 8 minutes left on the clock, honestly, ARQQ is doing its thing here towards the end. If you did catch my video over on my main YouTube channel, Making Easy Money, this is the one. We're looking for $28 here on the high end of things this week. Just in case you did miss that video, guys, make sure you check it out over on the main YouTube channel, Making Easy Money. Of course, what else we got here on our 5-minute ranking? I mean, ARQQ is QMCO also is seeing a nice finish here. We're starting to widen on that Bollinger Band here. Which means we should start to see slow down here. Gonna be tough getting to that upper. Shout out to Jaminzo. If you're currently watching, man, I see you over here in the Discord. Anytime. I'm here to help. But QMCO, again, guys, Quantum has been rolling here these last few days of trading. I wouldn't say that we're out the bear grasp as a whole as the market. So again, expect retracement. And if you're in the quantum space, guys, I wouldn't deal with anything that doesn't have an options chain. All right, if it doesn't have an options chain, I wouldn't go heavy on it at all, because you want to hedge those positions here for sure, because we're in a volatile state. We're gonna see major strides up and down. I don't see us coming to a slow trading. Where are we? Related stocks. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna see wide range of trade here in this sector. May see 24 by the close. RGTI. Rigetti. All right, let's check out Rigetti here with that mid Bollinger Band. Like I told you guys before, this is something that I use very, very often. Find it pretty darn accurate. But again, we expect to see a challenge here today. That was a rejection. So again, guys, if market conditions doesn't call for it, we may be headed towards this mid. A break to the downside isn't good at all, because that more often than not results to a challenge again here at the lower. Don't forget to smash that like button, guys. 5 minutes till the close. Again, we're going to push this live stream through the close as well, in case you guys were wondering, just to see what sector heats up here. Give us a little insight on which direction we should be leaning towards here tomorrow. But again, I want to go back to QNTM. I know it's a few people been asking me about this, so if you're new to the stream, You missed it. Again, guys, anytime that you do challenge that upper, I consider that, I mean, not challenge, but when you break through it, I consider that overbought. So when you're above that upper, I wouldn't buy heavy if I am tempted to buy any shares at that point. But I will be more interested in put options at that point, because if it does decide to go down, I'm gonna make the return on the multiple with a lot less risk at that point, because it's severely overbought. And again, I don't know if we're out the bear cycle here in the sector, so it's too early to call, guys. Again, let me check out this live chat. ANET, I got you, Glaze. All right, ANET. Are you talking about this or actual ANET? Let me see if that's a thing first. And it is. This is she. Honestly, that mid is gonna go up a little bit more. We should actually see this thing challenge that mid around $92 if we continue this trajectory. Like I said before, the market's been in a happy mood here these last few days of trading, so we want to actually break out the bear pattern completely before we call things on the up and up. But again, here, let's go to, I just want to check the average trading volume here. Yeah, no spikes in volume. In fact, these last 3 days of trading has been incredibly low in comparison to the weeks previously, like here. But again, low volume, basically a low turnover ratio, gradually moving to the upside is a great sign, guys. Hey man, any advice on holding QBTS? Honestly, if you're gonna hold QBTS, we are looking, honestly, again, we're above that upper. I would actually put some put options here. $10 strike, end of the week expiration. If you're holding QBTS, because if you're feeling bullish on this, let's say this thing dropped back down towards those $9 levels, and you're planning on buying the dip, well, at that point you have made money, and now you have more dip buying, should I say. Or you could just use that money at that point to put in a different play. But again, you do want to hedge your position. And honestly, if we go and look at that strike price, March 21st, $10 right now, you could honestly, let's check this out, 70, so that'd be, all right, let's see, so I can give you the actual numbers, all right. You can buy one of those for $70, which is equivalent to 7 shares. Now, in order to make, what, $7 on that 7 shares, you would need a 10% increase in price. But a 10% decrease in price, oh, that will fetch you. What price are we at now? So you guys can see the power of options for those that is concerned. Okay, so a 10% decrease in price would be around $10. I mean, it'll be around $1, so we'll be around the $10 mark. That's a 54% increase, which would be, yeah. Oh my God, it's dropping. But again, guys, that's the $10 strike here at that underlying price. Let's go out. If we do see $9, that's an 82% increase from the underlying price here today. Theoretical price would be $1.27 currently. That's coming off those 70-cent puts here in QBTS. I mean, so if things get bearish, you're gonna make much more money if it goes to the downside than you would actually to the upside. And with things being overbought, uncertainty in the market, you can't go wrong hedging your position. Should I say? But here. Okay, let's see the aftermarket. What's going on here currently? I think that is. Let's get the book orders so we can actually see what's going on. Because the tomfoolery these market makers like to play, guys. You gotta be able to catch it to know what's really going on. Yikes. This is seeing a short cover for sure. Let me see. Capital trend. Fat block orders, which actually caused the trading day momentum to stick around, but aftermarket news is interesting. And post-market, yes, they are flying, guys. This order chain is pretty darn tempting, but again, guys, this is on the spotlight right now. I just like what I see over here on the right. Looks like the continuation is very strong here. Likelihood short. This is a short cover for sure. A lot of that covering went on here today. Really drove the price up, ultimately pitting other shorts. Getting other shorts to actually jump the gun and short even more at these higher prices. But we shall see the short sell analysis numbers here later today around 10 p.m. Central Time. I will be updating SCNX here for sure because the short cover signs and symbols are all there. We'll have more confirmation on that again around 10 p.m. Central Time. So I hope you're over in the Discord. Because let's see, yesterday's short sell analysis is very, very small. But the covering went on throughout the trading day. Really pushed those numbers here. Let's see. Volume 27 million. That's incredibly high. Yeah, it was a lot of covering and reshorting going on. A lot of basically a huge turnover here on the short card. Yeah, it looks like pharmaceuticals. Maybe, well, when pharmaceuticals tend to actually lead the board. The leading sectors here tend to actually drop. Oh, man, we're heading into earnings as well. So, yeah, guys, QUBT spotlight this week for sure. Like I said before, we're going to see either two things happen here heading into earnings. Not after, but heading into earnings. We're either going to see a sell-off or a pre-earnings rally. Right now, the sector is hot. We're seeing a lot of buzz go on here currently in the quantum sector, so I expect major volatile movement. QMCO, what's going on, Doc? Just joined full subscription today. Shout out to my boy Crafty Crew. How do I get to the full Discord? Oh, okay, Crafty. Hit that link right there, man. Let me see. I think Crafty. Matter of fact, Crafty, you got in through the through YouTube. So yeah, all you got to do is just click that Discord link. I'm gonna see your name pop up, and I got you. Crafty Crew 14. Yeah, you did. Join through YouTube. We're going to keep our eyes out on the quantum sector here for sure tonight. Yeah, because things can get bearish here today. Just looking at the open and close, guys. Pretty overall sidewards trading if you look at the open and close overall. With our previous close being at that 709, guys, honestly, mid challenge rejection here. I'm leaning towards to see this thing actually feel a little bit of that gap here heading into earnings. If we do see downwards momentum heading into earnings and a great earnings report, then that is a perfect recipe for a upturn here. I feel like we will see a positive reaction in that case. But if we see a pre-earnings rally, expect for that great news to be now baked into the share price, and that is what caused sell-offs after great earnings. Just to let you guys know, tends to be those pre-earnings rallies. So again, man, shout out to everybody that did come out to the live stream. Like I said before, we will be doing these after. We will be doing these afternoon live streams here over on the Grandmaster-obi channel, Monday and Friday, same time, same place. Hope to see you guys again, and be looking out for an update video, KULR, and a few others here.